Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom, 5-star rated, over 5,000 reviews, guaranteed we beat Home Depot and Lowe's. The nation's largest discount appliance dealer, over 24 stores in 3 states. Visit us at ApplianceFactory.com.
Hi Colorado, this is Clete Crocker. I'm here again at Appliance Factory Mattress Kingdom, and today I want to talk to you about one of the questions I get. So this is one of those Ask the Expert questions, and the question is, Clete, what is the best fuel type I should build my house with? So, you know, that's really kind of a loaded question, but what they're asking me is, should I put electric in there or should I put gas? And which one's the most efficient? So, you know, really, the answer is that can be a tricky question. And a lot of times it depends on where you live and what's normal in your area. But let me just talk to you this way. So if you're gonna have a gas range, that's nice. They're very efficient, we like them. When I say efficient, they really mean instant gratification. You can turn it on, the flame comes right on, you can see what you're doing, and it makes you feel like you have total control over what's happening. And I like gas. One of the benefits of gas, you know, around here in Colorado, we see a lot of the pro ranges, they'll do dual fuel ranges, and I'll talk about that in a second. But a gas range, what's nice about it, particularly when it's gas in the oven, is it brings in a level of moisture that you don't get when you have purely electric range. So when you're talking about cooking meats, or if you're baking bread, those are things that are important when you can get moisture inside your cooking. That makes everything better when you can do that. So yes, I do like gas. Now, when we're talking about purely efficiency, gas is actually the least efficient of all of them. And that's because a lot of the energy that goes into cooking in the pot just goes out around the pot. So what's more efficient than that? Well, electric. So do I like electric? Yeah, I like electric, and I'm going to tell you how I particularly like it. That is in what we call induction fuel type. So it's still electric, but an induction cooktop is the most efficient cooktop. When you go to electric, you get about a 50% efficiency, where you're about 30 to 40% efficiency on a gas. When you go to induction, now induction is using the electronics in it, but it turns on magnets under the cooking surface. So it would be, you look at this, you can tell the difference between electric and induction by looking at it. But an induction, under the burners, it has magnetics. And it actually uses, you know, metal pans, anything a magnet will stick to, that's the kind of pans that will work. And it makes it where that pan is the burner instead of the cooktop surface itself. Only the pan gets hot, not the cooktop surface, except for residual heat coming back off the pan. So what does that mean? Well, our 50% efficiency just jumped to about 90% efficiency. So you're using most of your energy and being most conservative with your energy when you go to an induction. That's my absolute favorite cooking surface. Now, it's not all about the cooking surface. Like I said before, a lot of it has to do with the oven, and I do like gas in the oven. But around here, we tend to do a lot of dual fuel, which kind of gives you the best of both worlds when you can't do induction, or you don't want to do induction. So what that does is it allows you to have a gas cooking surface on the top, and it gives you electric on the inside. Now, why do people like electric? The reason they like electric on the inside is because it's very precise. What that does for you is it allows you to be at the exact temperature you want to, and every time you repeat that cooking, it's the same temperatures. It's just like the induction cooktop. It's always very precise. It's always the same. You don't have to worry about fluctuations in gas in terms of heating. So that's a good choice here in Colorado. A dual fuel range, gas on the top, electric on the inside. Absolute best type is an induction range, induction on the top, and electric on the inside. And by the way, when you go to induction in terms of your fuel and it's electric, you have no problems here in Colorado with the elevation. That's something you have to be concerned with. When you buy in a gas range, and we're talking about the cooking surface, up in the mountains here, you have to put a high altitude kit on. When you do an induction range up in the mountains, there is no adjustments needed. The elevation has nothing to do with the cooking. So that's my advice. I know it's kind of all over the board, but those are the fuel types and how I see each one.
Online or locally, save at ApplianceFactory.com. Click the link to learn more.